What is going on, guys? Killamckillcam here with another episode of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and this is going to be Chapter 10 called Collapse. And in this chapter, I'm going to show you guys how to get a couple trophies if you haven't gotten them already. And the two trophies that I'm going to show you how to get are going to be the Speed Dash one, where you jump up, dash forward, and stomp down. And the trophy was called didn't see where that was coming, or didn't see that coming trophy, and you'll see me get that. And then the karma trophy, where basically you just take a car door and you kill an enemy with it, and you'll see me show you guys how to get that trophy. Really easy trophies to get. The speed dash one, where you jump up, you boost up, you double press the X button, and then you press forward on the left analog stick, which will dash you forward, and then you hit the O button to stomp down. Now this has to be not perfectly timed, but you have to know where the enemy's at, and you have to know your surroundings. Make sure that you're not jumping down into a crowd of enemies. You're gonna see me die a few times just fucking around in this video. It is on recruit, and I did complete the game already on veteran, and I went through and got all the intels. So I'm going to show you guys where the intels are at, even though they're not like physically there, because I've picked them up before in previous playthroughs. But I am going to show you where they're at. I'm going to point to them with my gun. I'm going to shoot at them. I'm going to hop around, and I'm going to die a bunch because I'm fucking around in this video trying to get the fucking the air dash trophy. Basically, it's called didn't see that coming trophy. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Now, the last video, I did the year in review for the PlayStation 4 and a bunch of the games that I've already played. And I think there was a total of 28 of them. And I didn't get to talk about all of them. Some of the games that I did talk about that I say are very good and must-haves are Killzone Shadowfall, Battlefield 4, um, let's see here, what else? Wolfenstein, Second Son, Blacklight Retribution, and then there was a bunch of games that I would say that you could probably pass on: Injustice, Gods Among Us, DC Universe, Don't Starve, Tomb Raider, Outlast, Dead Nation, Thief, Pure Chess. Those are games that you could probably pass on. Games that were like so-so, I said, were Spider-Man, the MLB The Show. Ghost was like so-so. Watch Dogs I was disappointed in, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I know there's a lot of people who like that series, so if you enjoy Assassin's Creed, then Black Flag was pretty good. A game that I was disappointed in was The Evil Within, and we left the last video with me wanting to talk about Middle Earth, but there just wasn't enough time. And I'm going to tell you guys this: the Shadow of the Mordor Middle Earth, it's based on the Lord of the Rings. It's set back in the medieval times, and you're playing as Talion, this guy with a sword, going through Shadow of Mordor, and you're just fucking people up. And the graphics are really good. The gameplay is a lot of fun. And then you get to the cutscenes, the movie scenes, which are kind of reminiscent to the Lord of the Rings. It's consistent with that movie. They're real good. They're very good. And the most important thing about the game is the playability and the fun factor. And this is what this game has: is the playability and the fun factor. This game was just awesome. I had a blast playing it. I went through, I completed it 100%, I got a platinum trophy, and then they came out with the Trials of War. Now, basically what the Trials of War is you got the test of speed, the test of power, the test of knowledge, and the endless challenge. 4 different game modes. I guess they're not different game modes because they're all basically the same. It's just you have to play each one of them a little differently. Where the test of speed, basically you only have like 5 captains and 1 war chief, and basically you need to get it done within 20 minutes and get a score of like, I think 15,000 or 12,000. And basically if you meet the criteria, then you can get on the elite playlist, and then it gets a little harder. Then you have to do 5 captains and 20 war chiefs, and then the endless challenge is you have to kill everybody, but you don't know any intel on them or any of that bullshit. And you had to get like a 25,000 points within 50 minutes, which is very difficult, and I've done all 4 of them and got on the elite leaderboard, and I ranked very high in the world and did very well. But let me tell you this: once you've unlocked all your capabilities and all your powers for Talion, being able to dash around and kill people super fast and get the fucking unleash your power on these motherfuckers. Dude, this game is so fucking fun, dude. Most fun I've had playing a video game in my life. And I highly recommend that game to anybody who is looking for something to play. Now, here is this USV. You see me looking in there? That is going to be where your first intel is. So with that being said, I want to move on because I didn't get a chance to talk about all these games. Now, the next game that I wanted to talk about was Destiny. It was very hyped up. A lot of people like the game. A lot of people still play it. A lot of people are enjoying it. I, for one, was disappointed because it just didn't live up to its hype. And I know a lot of people who love the game are playing the multiplayer. And even people would say the campaign is decent. But these people who are saying that the campaign is decent just have not played the number of campaign games that I've played. I've played almost every single campaign game there is currently available for both the PS4 and the Xbox One. With that being said, I think I have a little more credibility when it comes to rating campaigns. And when I tell you guys that Destiny campaign is garbage, please believe me that the campaign for Destiny is garbage in comparison to other campaigns. Now, the dialect just wasn't there. The fucking enemy that you fought against had absolutely no personality and absolutely no dialect. They didn't talk, they didn't say anything. Basically, all you did, and it was very repetitive. You went to a place, you deployed your owl, he was trying to hack some shit, you went to a choke point, you fought off hordes of enemies, and then you fought off a bigger boss, and you just did that over and over and over again. And it was very repetitive. The cutscenes just weren't there. There was maybe 2 in the whole entire fucking game. And maybe the very last one, which was the best one, and I wish they would have done a lot more of them, they just weren't there. There was no cutscenes, there was no movie scenes. They really didn't tell you much about the story of the game. I have no idea what the story was even about. All I knew is that I was a guardian in outer space on the fucking moon and Venus and Mars, and my ghost was looking for shit that I needed for my ship. That's the only fucking thing I knew, and that there was fucking aliens who wanted to kill me. That's all the fuck I knew about the fucking video game. And there was no story that was being told during or throughout the fucking campaign. And like I said before, the enemies, they had no fucking dialect, and there was nothing, no personality, nothing from them, other than a bunch of fucking bullets. So that is why I was disappointed with Destiny. Now, Destiny multiplayer, I'm sure, is a fun game. It's fucking decent at best, for me anyways. Maybe for you, different story. I know that there's a lot of people who like this game. There's a lot of people who are building their YouTube career, posting videos about this game, and they are enjoying it a lot. So with that being said, I don't want to take anything away from you guys. I don't want to fucking sit here and say it's absolutely bullshit, because you may have a completely different perspective than I do. And that's fine, dude. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. You're entitled to your opinion as I am to mine. Now, right here where I'm pointing at is where you're going to find the second intel. And you're going to see me having a difficult time getting up there, and I'm just going to jump up there once, and then I'm going to move on, and then I'm going to die, and then I'm going to actually get to the point where I was actually trying to show you. I was just having a difficult time getting up there this time around, so I just moved past it. I'm going to die, then I'll actually get up there, and I'll fucking blast the area where the actual intel is, because it's right on the other side of the ledge, like on the opposite side of where I'm at now. And you can only see right there, I'm about to shoot it. That's where the second intel is. So, anyways, with that being said, if you enjoy Destiny, that's cool. I'm glad that you do. I'm sure Destiny is a fun game. If you're playing multiplayer every day, it's something different than Call of Duty. It's something different than Battlefield. It's something different from Killzone. And if you're playing it and you're enjoying it, then I'm fucking glad for you, bro. It just wasn't for me. Now, one game that I did want to talk about was Sniper Elite 3, dude. This Sniper Elite 3, I think, was a highly underrated game. People, and here, I got over there now, and that's where the intel is. People, for some reason, just wasn't into it. They didn't play it. I thought it was fucking great. I thought it was a lot of fun. I played through the campaign and had a blast, dude. The slow motion X-ray kill cams, dude. You line up your sniper rifle and you take a shot on somebody. If it's a fucking nut shot, dude, it goes in slow motion. and it shows the bullet traveling through the body, traveling through the nuts, and killing the person instantly. You know, whether it's a fucking headshot, a nut shot, a gut shot, or whatever. The slow motion kill cam was awesome. It was probably the best part of Sniper Elite 3, and it did get repetitive because you're probably going to kill a couple hundred people throughout the game, and you're probably going to see that slow motion kill cam at least anywhere from 50 to 100 times. And it can get repetitive, but it was good, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I think that it was underestimated and underplayed, and the campaign for me was garbage. You know, being a sniper in a multiplayer is boring for me. It's not. There's no quick scoping involved there, bro. So I don't think you're gonna go over there quick scoping and fucking people up. It's a very campy game, and it's a very good multiplayer for people who like to sit in one spot with a sniper rifle, aim down sights, waiting for somebody to walk by so that you can fucking shoot them in the face with your sniper gun, and it be a fucking one-shot kill. So anyways, here you see me jumping around trying to do the air stomp, and I'm going to get a kill eventually with it. And that's how you do it, dude. You have to double tap the X button to get boost up into the air. You push forward on your left analog stick, which is going to dash you forward. And as soon as you're above an enemy, you press the O button to stomp down on them to kill them. And if you do that, you will get the didn't see that coming trophy. So with that being said, another game that I want to talk about was Metro. Now, Metro is one of my all-time favorite games. You know, I said that The Lord of the Rings was the funnest game that I ever played, and I said that Killzone Shadowfall was the best story that I ever played, or the best game all around. The Last of Us was the best story. Killzone Shadowfall was my all-time favorite game just for the fact of the all-around package. Now, Metro, for the price of one game, you get two full games, dude. And both of these games are just great, dude. Both games are based on best-selling novels by Dmitry Glavatsky. And these books are amazing. I own both these books. I've read both these books. These books are awesome. The story takes place in 20 years after 2013. That's where they get 2033. 20 years after a nuclear bomb goes off and destroys humanity on the world's surface, a bunch of Russians retreat to the Russians' metro, the subway stations, where it was prepared to withstand a nuclear blast. And so there's like 20,000 people living in the metro, and it's subdivided in stations, and there's two main armies that fight constantly against each other. It's just a really good game, and there's no multiplayer, but if you want two great games for the price of one, Metro Redux is the game to buy, dude. I guarantee you will have a blast playing that game if you're into first-person shooters of that type of story. The story is awesome. The cutscenes are awesome. The gameplay is awesome. The graphics is awesome. I highly recommend it. And once again, I'm running out of time, and I don't have enough time to discuss all the games that I wanted to talk about. So with that being said, I want to say thanks for stopping. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that share button. Tell me in the comment section below what you think of the games, what you think of the commentary, what you think of the video, and what games were your favorite this year. And until next time, guys, peace.